My name is Josh Kunihiro.
Hi, my name is Jeff Kim.
Hi, my name is Cheru.
Hi, I'm Kim, also known as Kimberly.
I'm Tanguy, I'm an exchange student from Switzerland.
Hi, I'm Hannah.
Hi, I'm Esther.
Hi. My name is David.
So my name is Win.
Okay, I'm Maddie. And this is Christy. And then this is Gamza, but everyone calls her Kamsa in case you don't know.
Water. Loo. Water. Okay, my name's Rick. I study history. I'm graduating next term. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, it's usually, when I was doing podcast ministry, it's usually me and Sarah interviewing people. But today is my first time getting interviewed. I'm kind of nervous.
Well, I knew KCF through a friend and then got reintroduced to KCF through a mutual friend and then was curious about my faith and so I decided to come out.
Yeah, first one I went to was the beginning of term potluck, and I just remember it was a really nice group. Everyone was super nice. It was just the right amount of people too, where you could still chat with everyone, get to know people, and people were just super chill and inviting. Yeah, and I was like, okay, I guess I'll keep coming.
I really wanted to take advantage of the huge chance that you have in Canada, which is fellowships at the university level. That doesn't exist in Europe, so I tried that out. And as soon as I came to KCF for the first time in November, it just felt like a new family. So that was a very nice memory back then.
I was introduced to KCF by Yunjae. We went to the same church over the fall, and he told me that I should come out once, and I did, and I've been loving it ever since.
I remember when I graduated high school, there was a girl named Catherine. She's 2 years older, and she was going to Waterloo, and she told me to come out to KCF.
Hannah brought me to KCF.
Okay, basically I already knew about KCF, but I didn't really have the time, it didn't match up with my, but I heard about it and I was like, oh, I want to go this semester, so I'm glad I checked it out.
So I actually knew about KCF before coming to university, just through my family, and I got the chance to meet some KCF people while I was in high school, Sam and James. I played league with them in high school. And my first experience at KCF was mainly online just because I was coming in during COVID. So we didn't really get to meet much in person, but online is still pretty fun though.
And first year, I was walking around at the the campus club thing at SLC, and then I ended up making eye contact with two of the booth members from KCF, and then I ended up going to KCF through there, and I went sometime after joint fellowship, and then I started going to KCF more often in 1B.
Win Vision! My first experience was there was an unofficial large group, as we usually have, right before the term starts for potluck, and there's a bunch of board games, but I awkwardly was talking with Hannah, probably none of you know her, but I was talking to Hannah Park about missions, and everyone else was playing Sabo. I actually wasn't playing the Sabo game with everyone else. I was talking with other upper years. Yeah.
Well, I come from the same home church as Kamsa, so I have a lot of similar background. Essentially, everyone in my church really emphasized the idea of campus ministry and just having a community to keep you accountable while you're in university. So then I'd always been really open to the idea of campus fellowship. I just didn't know which one. Me and friend that I'm really close with, Caroline, in case anyone knows her, she got me connected with them. I went out to the KC Festival and then also went to the first unofficial KCF large group, and in true KCF fashion, it was board games, right? And I don't know, it was just a very, very interesting time. I think what struck me most about it was how welcoming everyone was, despite not knowing us, and despite already having their own friends.
Yeah, I joined a little bit after these two.
Why? What? I can't even look at her, bro. Just keep going.
What was the question? Oh, so first I went to CCF, and then it was as many Chinese people in KCF have the same CCF was a little bit too big and intimidating, so I wanted to try KCF, and then like Gamsa was already like going, so I was like, oh, like, is it okay if I like go with you?
I did not say it like that, but okay.
Wait, edit that out.
Crazy, man. You not edit that out.
And then, yeah, so I went, and then, yeah, first time I walked in, I was like, I'll always remember it. Like, I could just feel like so much love and like welcoming energy. Stop laughing. Yeah, and I just like really liked it. And then like back then I didn't even know what like Fosh benefits were. So like this upper year like paid for my meal, and I was like, what did you just do? Like, why would you do that? Like, what?
Yeah.
Like, it like blew my mind that
That's
like
true.
this random person would just like pay for my food just because like I came one time and I was like in first year.
I really wanted to try the Canadian experience because I know that fellowships do not exist in European universities. So I really thought it would be a great experience to try that out in Canada. And I decided that going for the Korean experience would be even funnier for me because I really missed being with Korean fellow Christians. So I came to KCF the first time, and that was really awesome.
Yeah, I still remembered. When I was first year, I met KCF at Club Fair, and I remember Joseph Kim and Calvin Lake. Obviously they already graduated. Yeah, they introduced me to KCF, and then the next Friday I joined KCF Potluck, which get me more involved.
Yeah, it's been really awesome to have Christian friends again. Just yeah, being able to connect with other Christians and share the faith, and sometimes it can be really lonely not having Christian friends and thinking that like you're kind of alone in your beliefs. So it's actually been a huge encouragement, and also just like discipline wise, it's been a really good reminder to me to stay like rooted in my devos and whatnot. So it's been really good.
I'd say it's been very helpful to be speaking with other like-minded people, people that also believe in Christ, that pray daily and meditate upon God's word. So I'd say it was really good for my spiritual journey.
I remember in first year, I was feeling very lonely, feeling very defeated, and not having motivation to go to school or church. And I remember my upper years, KCF still told me to come out and invite me to a lot of their events and hangouts. And I think has really helped me to stay in my faith and helped me to continue my journey with God.
It definitely really encouraged me to ask questions about my faith and to challenge my beliefs. Yeah, it also just helped me become more like serious with my faith as well.
I really got to meet disciplined people when it comes to their relationship with God, and that was also very refreshing to see people my age sharing the same love for God and just telling their stories every time. Because back home I don't have a lot of friends who kept a good relationship with their religion, so that was very comforting to see people my age just willing to share their stories together.
I think usually when I'm on my school term, I tend to only focus on school, so I tend to forget about a bunch of other things, including God. So being surrounded by other Christians has helped me, go to church more, pray more. Yeah, so it's been good.
I was basically feeling kind of like distant from God, like at the start of the year, but it's been really encouraging going out to KCF because I don't know, the community is just really great, and it gave me like a desire to want to spend more time with God again. So yeah.
I think spiritually, just coming to just campus ministry like KC and KCF, I've just been able to really just be comfortable in my faith, just being surrounded with people like my age. Coming to Waterloo, like coming to KC and KCF, where there's just like everyone is also like university or like people who grew up in church or like recently came into their faith. I was just able to constantly be in that environment. So I think it did a lot to help me improve, and also serving was also really nice too.
I think KCF really provided a home-like community for me. Also, provide a good opportunity for me to meet brothers and sisters in Christ. Because, you know, Waterloo is not, I'm not a Waterloo local, so I'm grateful to have all of you here in KCF.
It's impacted a lot. Like I feel like I have a lot more of a community where I can just like gather like every like Friday or so, even more often, like Bible study and other events, and be able to just like talk about God and talk about like how's like things are going in my life and like academically and just like different other aspects, and also having like members in KCF who are also in the same program as me in the same year has been like a real blessing as well. We're doing like assignments together and also just going through the program and just going through even sometimes like post-grad as well together. That's been like a real blessing to have that community throughout the past 5 or so years that I've been here.
I think like KCF like made me really excited to like be a Christian for the first like one of the first times in my life. Like I just saw like these people filled with God's love, and like it made me want to be like them. And I like really looked up to my upper years. So I was like, you know, it would be like really cool to like continue on in KCF and like continue spreading like the love that like they showed me as well.
Yeah, I think for me personally, it's what helped me finally take ownership of my own faith, because I feel like a lot of the time when I was going to church in high school, I wasn't necessarily ashamed of being a Christian or anything. Like I still told people proudly like what I was when I go around, but it was just like more so a matter of, it felt like I wasn't necessarily do anything about it. It would just be that I go to service, and then like sometimes I participate in other things. Like I even went on a missions trip in my grade 12, like my final year, like in between like university, but even then it didn't necessarily feel like it was like something truly devised of something of my own, I don't know, like my own talents and skills or whatever it may be. I'll just say it's like through the grace of God that I was able to, you know, kind of step up and do, you know, was able to lead things in KCF and be able to grow and like encounter other perspectives and figure out what it means for Christianity to be like my faith more than anybody else's faith, you know.
Like prior to this, I'd come from like living in a community that was like very like everyone came from like very similar experiences and backgrounds, I guess. And so because I'd been a part of this like church community for so long, I feel like I started to like not question whether what like the things I was hearing, things I was believing was correct, and I didn't really like seek to find more understanding in a sense. I just thought like whatever I was taught was correct, and like because everyone else was experiencing what I was being taught like in a very similar way, I just thought that was right. But I guess coming to KCF, meeting people with like different backgrounds and yeah, just like such different experiences, that really encouraged me to just think more for myself and question what I knew and what I believed. Yeah, and I guess another part would be that like by serving on leadership team, I was I guess in a way put in a position where I had to just like let go of some things and just trust that like God would do his work, and just, yeah, learn to be patient and know that like God is working even though I can't see it.
Yeah, the fellowship, I mean, obviously, but Christian friends and yeah, hanging out with young people, getting to feel a little young again, you know, pretend to be an undergrad. I'll miss that. I think that life stage is over.
It's hard, but I know I'm not gonna miss Kamsa or Wesley. I'm not gonna miss Jamie calling me old all the time. I'm not gonna miss Maddie not dabbing me up. But I think I'll miss all the fellowships and all the food that we eat, and definitely gonna miss Fruity Fruity, my favorite restaurant, and their curry chicken.
I will miss the people the most, obviously, and then going out for food together, playing board games until 3 a.m. Yeah, that was a nice memory.
Three, 2, 1. Community.
Yeah, everyone here is so friendly and nice, and they're really welcoming. So, yeah.
Definitely the fellowship in the community, everyone there, all the fun laughters and jokes, but also the large group discussions, which was really helpful for me.
I think the people, honestly. I feel like I'm just gonna miss being able to hang out with everyone super late at night, or going to church with them, or just like goofing off on campus. I think I'm really gonna miss that, especially like after I just like move home.
I will truly really miss the community of people that I've met here at KCF. It's been really awesome just being able to go out to eat after KCF. Just being able to stay up until like 1 a.m. plus, like at either like physics or EB3 or just like wherever we are. Also just studying, going to now tea as well for bubble tea. So like going to like different places to eat, that's been a real blessing to be able to just eat together and pray together and just be able to just like talk about life and just talk about school and God as well. So it's been really nice having that opportunity to do that.
I think I'm gonna miss all the communion between brothers and sisters in KCF, and the potluck, and of course the intramural. It would be so good if we went to that second playoff, right? Yeah, but it is what it is. Yeah, I'll miss all of you guys, and yeah.
Truthfully, like a lot of things. Like I'm probably gonna miss just being able to hit up people anytime, anywhere, and being able to just kind of say, hey, do you want to go get dinner? Do you want to study together? I don't know. I'm just gonna like miss hearing people's like obnoxious laughter. I'm not pointing out anyone, or just like I don't know, like hearing like going down the hallway and hearing the screams from KCF, like hearing people yell at board games, hearing people get angry, enjoy with one another, people making fun of each other. Like I don't know. Like I think I'm gonna miss it a lot.
There's like a low-key joke that like Waterloo KCF is like just like the weirdest and like the craziest of like the KCFs, and honestly like 5 years later, 5 years of being in KCF, and I can assure you that KCF, like Waterloo's pretty crazy. Like
yeah,
we have weird people. I'm not gonna say anyone, but like there's some weird people.
Just name drop. Just
name drop. Like Christine, Gamza.
No. On the weirdness scale, we're pretty light, bro.
No.
I don't know. Probably when I just forgot everyone's name and I called them Sam the first.
I thought it was really funny when it was like our first time going to KCF, and then in the middle Hannah was like, wait, this isn't KC. And I was like, what? And then we realized that we were planning to go to KC, but we ended up at KCF instead. But we don't, like, no regrets.
No regrets, yeah.
Yeah, one of the first KCF outings, when we went for food after in our small groups, we were looking at Jeff's previous photo IDs, and I'm not convinced that it's the same guy. I think he might have been lying to us. Yeah, no, he's gone through like a lot of identity transformations. He's like gone through a few different nationalities too. Yeah, not convinced that it's the same guy, but that was pretty funny.
Yeah, so originally mine got taken by Josh, but I guess to add on to that, there was one time when a gentleman walked up to me on the streets of Waterloo, and he asked me if I was Portuguese. And I didn't know how to respond, so I said yes. And then he called me a liar, and then he said, "You're Korean, aren't you?" And then I said, "Yeah, I am." And then I walked away.
You weren't lying, bro. You were Portuguese. The reason for Fruity Fruity is my favorite restaurant is because it's the first ever restaurant that KC member took me to when I was before coming to Waterloo. It was actually Justin Lim, who was one of the upper years. He graduated, but when I visited Waterloo for the first time, he took me to Fruity Fruity and told me about this noodle that you can get free refill, and ever since then it became my favorite restaurant.
I think every moment at KCF is memorable. Yeah.
I was gonna say for like during second year, I lived with Evan and Wes, I think Wes would say lived is a pretty strong term because I was homeless and like surfing on the sleeping on the couch for 2 months. But yeah, that was pretty fun. And I think my most memorable time at KCF was probably emceeing at KCF banquet last year. It was really spur of the moment decision because we were at Friends Night, and then Caleb kind of put that announcement out that was like, oh, we're looking for people to MC. And I looked at Jody, I was like, bro, you should MC. She was like, no, you should MC. I'm like, I'll MC if you do it, and like, bet. So we literally just called up Caleb over, like, Caleb, we're MCing this year. And I think that was super fun to do.
There are a bunch over the years. Some things that come to mind was, I wasn't there for this actually, but there was one time that Sam Yoon dyed his hair in EB3 in this building in first year. And then also like when we made snow angels and jumped in the snow in like second year. Those are like really old memories, but yeah.
When I was first year, I remember we had 2 KCF volleyball team, and then one day after the game, because yesterday there was a heavy snow, so all the stairs of PAC were freezed. And then after the game, we walk out of the gym, and then Hugo was yelling behind me saying, "Hey Rick, do not slip, be careful." And I yelled back, saying, "No, I'll be fine." And right the moment I said it, I slipped all the way down to the bottom of the stairs, and all the people were laughing.
Definitely a funny memory is when I got to sleep like in a bunch of 15 guys. Felt a bit like the Korean army, I guess, during the retreat. So that was a really fun memory. And otherwise, just like all of the times that we had together, telling our stories, eating together.
Toe Jam Sam.
Man, you're my fan.
I don't know why, but like if you don't know, please ask him. Cause like
she's not gonna give an accurate account. Ask us.
You're right. Ask us. Cause it was, I don't know, like like I think it's just gonna be like it's just gonna be in my mind forever. Like
2024 KCF wide. Sam Slingers Hall was downstairs. We all promised that we bring down our warm and fuzzies to write downstairs of the retreat center. And so Christine and I get downstairs first out of all the people that promised to come back downstairs. And Sam was sitting there on the bench clutching his bare foot. And Christine and I went, "Sam, what are you doing?" And he says, "I stubbed my toe against the bench while moving it because I wanted everyone to sit in a circle so we can all see each other." And we're like, "Oh, okay, Sam." So he's sitting there clutching his foot. His sock is off. He's clutching his bare foot. Man's, he's starting to write his warm and fuzzies, right? But the thing is, he borrowed this pen from Sarah On. And what he did was that as he was writing with it, we were like, "Sam, you're touching your bare foot with your hands, and now you're touching Sarah's pen." And I can't remember if before that he washed his hands or not. Did he?
No,
I don't think
no, that was the whole thing because he didn't wash his hands.
Okay, I can't remember, but regardless, Sarah comes down, okay, and Sarah starts sitting with us, and then Sam starts asking terrible questions. "Sarah, how do you feel about being clean? Do you feel clean today? Do you feel cleanly? Do you feel especially clean? Like, just like, what would you feel if you touched something dirty?" And Sarah would be like, What? I don't understand. Like, what is it? Like, guys, what is it? What are you trying to tell me?" And then eventually I just said, "Oh, it's because, Sam has been putting his toe jam all over your pen." And it just broke down. Sam went to go wash his hands. He went to go wash the pen. Yeah, everyone else around us is like, "Bro, I can't believe Sam's so dirty, like touching the pen." And Sarah's like there with the pen that's been washed. She doesn't even want it anymore. She's like conflicted about whether or not she should appreciate having the pen back. That was just a story, guys. For the rest of the night, we made fun of Sam for being toe jam. And so that's why sometimes we call him Toe Jam Sam.
Trust God, love others. Yeah.
For everybody out there that's struggling, just hang in there. Just believe not only in yourself, but also believe that God and Jesus truly is working for your good, and that He will be blessing you in ways that you can't ever imagine. And once again, good luck to everybody.
Listen to your execs. and respect your elder. Respect your elder. Yeah. Don't miss your deadlines. If they tell you to sign up for something, please sign up before the deadline. Don't call them old. They all have feelings too. I'm joking. You can call Sam old.
Go to Now Tea instead of Gongcha. Yeah.
Keep plugging away, keep trusting God like throughout the journey, and win Vision 2024.
My final last words are thank you for having me. It's been a great delight getting to meet everyone, and I'll definitely pop up here and there later on.
Take care of each other, stay healthy, keep on learning, sharing your love for God together. And whenever you come to France, do not hesitate to drop by and say hi.
Thank you for coming to KCF, because at the end of the day, it's you guys that make the community, it's you guys that make it fun. So thanks for coming.
Yeah, thank you guys for coming, and I hope to see you guys in the future. Yeah.
Take your time. I think walking with Christ is a lifelong journey. There will be a season for everything, for anything. But none of us is a failure in God's eyes. He will always carry us and raise us up when we're needed. And yeah.
The sad things that I've been like suppressing. Yeah, I guess thanks for the past 5 years. You've treated me well. I think I'll always listen for everyone's laughter and look for glimpses of you in the halls. Wait, I'm getting really sad.
I'm really sad hearing you.
I don't know, I'll just miss you guys lots.
Thank you for allowing me to be part of this wonderful community for the past 5 years. Community is something I really prayed for back in first year, and so I'm so glad I found this place and all of you guys. Yeah, thank you for just your endless love and your encouragement, and for challenging me to grow in many different ways. And yeah, I think I'll always think about all these memories, look back on it, and laugh.
I guess it makes me really sad to leave. To think that like on Fridays I'm not gonna like come to Fizz or like EB3 and just like be able to see everyone and just like laugh. I think I really miss that.
Yeah, you guys aren't ever gonna hear us laughing all in the same room anymore. What's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you'll never hear it again, but hopefully you guys will continue all the same.
Yeah, I don't know, because I don't want to say that like this is the end, because like just because like we're graduated doesn't mean that we're not KCF. I don't know, I feel like we'll always be a part of KCF. Like can always.
Yeah, I think we'll always be watching out for like how the fellowship continues to grow and how each individual continues to grow, the work God continues to do in them.
Yeah.
Real final words. Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck. I hope you don't burn and crush KCF down to the ground. I'm looking at you, Slinger, because you said that you were gonna burn KCF next year.
Yeah, please be loving to each other.
Okay.
KCF's love, okay?
Yeah,
it's
for
not,
real.
It's not,
No, but okay, bye guys. Bye. Bears eats beats, bears beats, Battlestar Galactica, and that's like the train of thought Maddie goes through.
No one even knows what you know.
Oh yeah, they wouldn't know about
that's
him.
crazy.
He's old, bro.
He's old. Just like Chew.
You?
Yeah.
You're on your own. You're on your own here.
Edit that out.
He's old.
The age gap between Chew and the current first years rounds up to 10 years. He's old. What?
Funny if you do yours in Japanese.
Yeah.
He knows what to do.
Say hi, Sarah.
Oh, hello.
Wow! That was so good.
Yeah, but you should become an I.
Come out to KCF. It's fun.
Aren't they already there though?
Oh, are these really people? Okay. Oh yeah.
Or
Scratch that out.
What would you say to someone who's like trying to like maybe thinking about going to KCF?
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, it wasn't recording the whole time.
What?
No way!
What?
I'm kidding.
Oh.
I don't know what's going on in Dwight's mind.
Yeah, but what's going on in Maddie's mind?
Just like normal things. I already explained the down under thing, you know? Because it's like down under, like in the south.
Wait, she has like the same accent for everything. That's not
Yeah.
like
There's a British accent, Australian accent,
Oh, I can't do like a
Chinese
different-
accent. Like all the accents sound the same. It doesn't matter if they're like English speaking or not. It's just the same.
And no matter who she impersonates, it's the same
Can you
accent,
do a
same
Japanese
tone.
accent?
Oh.
No way.
Can you do like a Spanish accent?
Mysterio.
They're just stereotypic.
That's crazy, Maddie.
Okay, let's just start
Can you do a Korean accent?
Oh, it's also ho ho. Like, oh, ho ho.
Can't even look at her, bro. Just keep going.
Wait, chill. Wait, edit this out.
It's gonna be a tougher one, but I could.
I'm just filming Sam. What are you? Thank you.